was going to try to describe alchemy, being an alchemist. And now that I'm just kind of, it's not a big deal, to tell you the truth. If you're alive as a human being, you're here to be a creator, co-create. That's what is said. Because what are you doing? Well, there's the truth, and then you go along those ley lines and you begin to do something amazing. With what's possible there, what works. So, but that's not quite alchemy, you know. I think alchemy is coming up because there's a problem of having gone away from the truth so much, so that now you have to become like a magician or a, a magic worker, like a handy person, to convert something that it just doesn't fit at all. It's just like, it's kind of like, okay, so you are reconstructing a bathroom, and nowadays, I mean, it's terrible. You just go to the Home Depot and you get a prefabbed box that's your sink, and then there's your shower, right? It's just to install in and out. But still, I mean, that's the worst. You're not really being a very good alchemist there at all, because with doing it by scratch, see, this is a good example of alchemy, where you can't notice, with all of these materials, you got sand and mortar and all this different stuff, somebody like a child couldn't put it together that can make a tile wall and start, and those are the makings for a bathroom. So, but the other version is just to stick it in, prefabbed. But even still, you have to be an alchemist, even more so, to tell you the truth. I was just talking about freemasonry right there, I guess. But then alchemist is, I don't know if this is right, but I think it is right, because big deal. So yeah, everything is done like, say, the prefabricated thing. So now, even though now it's not as plumb, you can't make it plumb hardly. It's like you're gonna shave down just a square and try and get it to the seal. You can't always depend that it's gonna be plumb, unless you're a Freemason. But so, gosh, the alchemist is the poor things. They are having to take, like I said, something that is a result of having not gotten to the truth yet of what it is, but now it's going to, you have to make it work. You have to make it work. Always, 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 always. People think that, okay, I'm gonna, buy a ticket and go on vacation and have this ideal time. Like, my God, if it's on a boat or a cruise or something, it's like, it's up to you, as somebody who now knows how to fit in and really intake energies. I mean, what if a cyclone hits in the middle of the ocean, and the boat is now rocking and rolling, and you got to get over being disappointed and figure out how to alchemize is the word. You could say harmonize, but fit in, make it work. The truth is, it doesn't have to be a cyclonic experience. It's never, ever going to be what the instruction book said, or even how you thought it was going to be. you have to kind of make that thing go on, and it's not just saying you control reality like you're in 5D now. You'd be surprised how that works. It's amazing. But anyway, yeah, I'm highly suspect of that now, because there's a celebration that could be going. There's celebration. What about celebrating? Just say, ooh, that works. And then you put the celebrating means that you have fireworks around it or a frame. A frame. It's there, but now you are, look, there it is. There's a thing around it. It's a celebration. Um, where is that? No, we need alchemy here, because why? It's hard to tell what's going on, and so you got to make that puppy work, It's like you don't think you're just going to go there and watch the show at the theater. You have to find a place to park, walk across the street, avoid being mugged, and watch what goes on in the theater. Boy, it's all dark, and you get up close to people. Whatever, babes. Hopefully you're the one on the stage, and talk about feeling that alchemy. It's really important to have that connection with the audience, because ultimately they are kind of pulling it out of the performers. I don't know what that's called. What is that called? Thank you for listening to this. Hopefully it would do you good, with what's coming up. We are getting back into structure. We want to talk about the solstice, ARiEs, the new moon in ARiEs, but we have the solstice, the Happy New Year, where structure is going to begin to form, and talking about that alchemy, your vibrational frequency is very important to start singing and just noticing. I don't know if you've noticed. I mean, just give in to the fact of harmony and peace that can happen. That's a good thing to tell the ARiEs people because they kind of play rough, but really, there's a spectrum of living where it's not always that you're going to be nice and smooth. This is a whole other subject matter, because I'm reminded of that hidden side of, now I'm going to point at women, talk about it's not always rough and smooth. Well, their outer shell has that, but on the inside that they are quite the male oriented thing. That's just the science of it. That's how it is. And it's opposite with men. Men have that forceful look on the outside, because on the inside they have the female, and it's because I almost saying the rest of the verse there. No, but it's because he is protecting. He's the protector of that feminine nature that is very much deep inside of his very core, is feminine. I didn't just say that it's a woman, no, it's the feminine nature that is yin, which is soft, and that is very powerful. It's the one who surrenders and goes with the flow, and it's like it's questionable if that's the most powerful, because, well, the yin yang symbol, it's kind of, there's an inflow and then there's an outflow, an inflow and an outflow kind of thing, and it's kind of a trip. The woman, she is, she's outputting, if you want to consider that she's the one who gives birth to an entire whole other apparatus there, into this field. Not to say that she's not intaking somehow, like, energetically, and all of us are. It's just not here we come with Easter, which is going to point at that egg shape and eternal life, but we don't know that. It's about bunnies laying eggs.